Hello, my YouTube neighbor. I am running late. Now, I wanted to talk about myself a little bit. This is something that makes my life pretty difficult, and a lot of people in my family get kind of upset at me about. But I don't live on a 24-hour schedule. I just don't exist in that way. I live on probably about like a 26-hour schedule, and by that I mean, if you notice this week, every video I'm like, oh, I'm tired, because I've been trying to force myself to be awake and working in the store when I need to be to get these hauls done. Today I just had to sleep. So what happened was last night I fell asleep at around 10 when my wife and son usually go to bed. I was tired, but it was way earlier than I'd been going to sleep. So I only slept 4 hours. After 4 hours, I just couldn't sleep anymore. So I got up at 2 a.m. and I could not sleep. So I just did work until about like 7, 8 a.m. Then I was just too tired, so I went back to sleep. I was going to try to get up at 9 because I really wanted the She-Ra bag and Funko Pop set. But I decided to sleep. My wife tried to get it for me. I don't think she got it because I don't see any orders for it. And so I just went to sleep, and then I just woke up at about 1:50, and my wife is gone to pick up my son from school. So I'm in the shop with a ton of work to do. So basically what happens is I function on being awake for about 17 hours. If I go to bed with less than 17 hours of being awake, I toss and turn and I just cannot fall asleep. So I just get up and do other things, and it just wrecks my schedule. And then if I try to stay up longer than 17 hours because I want to try to get back to a normal schedule, I end up sleeping like 13 hours. So it doesn't help at all. So what happens is I need 8 to 9 hours of sleep when I sleep. So if I'm up for 17 hours and then I sleep for 8 hours, that's 25 hours. If I sleep for 9 hours, that's 26 hours. So what happens is each day, the time that I want to go to sleep pushes a little bit. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So there's times where I am just not awake when the store's open. It happens all the time. All my regulars know, like, oh, Sean's sleeping right now. And it's weird. But if I try to just be awake during the hours that people want me to fit into society, what happens is I'm exhausted and I can't do anything. And I work 10 to 15 hours every day. I'm very productive. I just can't be productive in the hours that people want me to. So I don't know why I'm like that. It's just the way I am. But it means that I can't plan out things into the future. I can't, if someone, like my dad will say, hey, let's go on a vacation. We plan it out 4 months from now. I can't do that. And I try to explain it, but it's hard to explain because a lot of people will be like, oh, take melatonin or, get sleeping pills. I don't want to be forced to sleep during the normal hours I'm supposed to sleep, because when I do that, I just don't function. And I have 10 to 15 hours of work I got to get done every day to do the things I want to do in life. Between the store and the YouTube and processing all this stuff, I need to be able to be at 100% when I'm awake. So sometimes that 100% is 4 in the morning. Sometimes that 100% is the middle of the day. So I got in the store late today. Cheyenne dropped off a giant pile of Funko Pops today that I was supposed to start working on at like noon, maybe 10. And just because I went to bed too early last night, it screwed up my sleep schedule. So now there's a whole pile. Let me kind of show you what's going on in the shop. Hello, my YouTube friend. My daytime sleep schedule is starting to start up a little bit, so it's going to be a difficult week. I just woke up. It's about 3 in the afternoon now. And I just got to the shop. There's a lot to do, so we're going to try to get some work done. I did wake up for a little bit a couple hours ago because I kind of panicked because there's some things I had to put to the side for people that they wanted to buy. So I called up my wife, told her to put them to the side, and then I fell asleep. But yeah, now the next week or so, I'm probably just going to be waking up later and later, and it's going to be kind of difficult to get the store going, but I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to keep trying to make videos, and you guys can kind of watch me as I go through my madness. This is how I've been my entire adult life, so you get to kind of experience this part of me that I normally don't share. All right, let's go in the store and start working a little bit. Hello, my YouTube friend. Let's see, it's about 4 something, I think, right now, maybe 5, I'm not sure. I woke up today at like 2:15, I think. I went to bed at 5:45. Last night around 12, I felt a little tired. I thought I might try to go to sleep, but I knew if I went to sleep, I would have only slept like 4 hours. So I decided to stay up. And I played some video games. I played some Magic the Gathering, and I played a little bit of Fortnite last night. And then at about 2 in the morning, I felt a little bit of energy. So I was like, you know what, let me try to get some work done. So I got all my accounting for the last 2 weeks done. I added everything up from the store sales. I put it into the software. And then I felt more burst of energy, so I actually started working on some of my patrons mystery boxes. I think I got 5 done. I have about 34 more that I have to catch up. I cut it off. I'm not doing Patreon anymore, so it's paused for April. Once I catch up with everything I owe people, I'm probably going to close it down and just focus on memberships. I'm still going to do mystery boxes if people want them, but only when people request them and not as like a monthly thing. That way people can send me their want list. I can see if I have stuff that they want, and if they do, I can make the mystery box, and if I don't, then I can't do it, and I'll just let them know. But this is only for members only, so I don't get too overwhelmed. Today's Sunday, so Sunday is usually a sort of busy day. I have had a few people lined up. We try to push them to later in the day just so that I was awake. I had one guy who contacted me last week to sell, and I had told him to come that day, you know, at 6 or whatever. He didn't show up. He did show up when we opened today at noon, but I was in the shop because I was sleeping. That's the thing. You have to make an appointment if you want to sell to me, because if you randomly show up, I might either already be dealing with a lot of things I'm buying from people, or I might not be in the shop. I would like to be in the shop all the time, but like I've been telling you the last few videos, my sleep schedule is very weird. And we're going through it right now. It's probably going to be a week of me waking up a little bit later each day as I cycle through it, so it's going to be really hard. I do have a few collections coming in. I think Nicola's bringing a big collection in on Tuesday at noon. So that one, I might try to push myself to wake up a little bit earlier because it's like a $7,000 collection. It's going to be crazy. But things are selling. All right, let's go in the shop and start buying some stuff. Hello, my YouTube friend. It's like 3:30, running a little bit late. I only slept about 7 hours last night, so I'm a little bit tired today. I'm still, you know, I'm doing my weird adjustment thing. And I kind of woke up panicked because I knew there's things I need to get done in the shop. So I got myself up, but I'm really tired today. I'm going to try to get as much done today. And then I have a big collection coming in tomorrow at noon. So I might have to force myself up really early for myself. Or my wife might get it, and then I'll deal with it later in the afternoon. It's going to be difficult the next few days, but I'm going to get through it because that's just what I do. Let's do a little walk and talk. Hello, my YouTube friend. I am tired. I went to bed at 6:45, I think. I got 6 patrons mystery boxes done last night. I'm really happy about that. I'm down to 32 more I have to do. If I can do 5 a day, I'll be done in a week, which is good. I'm going to eventually run out of easier ones to do, though. So it's going to slow down. But I'm going to try to get as many as I can get done. But it's 11:30 now, so I just woke up half an hour ago. That's probably why I'm slow and kind of out of it, because I got that kind of like too tired, nauseous feeling. I had to get up because I have a giant collection coming in that I have to get up. And my wife's not feeling that great today, so she's taking the day off. So this is a solo show. It's going to be really hard. What I might do is just work for an hour and then sleep for 4 more hours, then wake up at like 5 and try to get another 3 or 4 hours done today, and then maybe fall asleep. And maybe I'll wake up early tomorrow. Maybe my schedule will be like sort of normal. But you know how you feel when you're jet lagged? That's what happens when if I just change randomly my sleep pattern, then I'm jet lagged all day and I just don't function, and I hate it. And the solution for today is this, which is terrible, but sometimes I have to drink a Red Bull just to energize myself just for a few hours when I need to be awake. But then I'm going to pass right out because I am tired. Let me show you what's going on with the store, though. It's a chaos. Hello, my YouTube friend. It's kind of a wet, dreary day today in New York City. So I don't think I'll have too many customers, which is kind of good because my wife is still not feeling the best. So it's just me today, solo. I'm doing all the work. And I'm a little bit stressed out, a little bit worried that I'm not going to be able to do it. It's like 2:30 right now, so I have half an hour to get everything cleaned up for the store to open. It's a little crazy. Let's see. I edited up till about 4, and I went to bed around 5 last night. So I think I got proper 9 hours of sleep because I just woke up about half an hour ago. And I still needed a little bit more, I think, just because I only had 4 hours the night before, and I'm like, still feel a little groggy, still kind of adjusting. This is like, it'll probably be like a week where I'm like waking up right before the store opens, but it's like not on the weekend, and it'll be a little bit harder. I don't know. It's gonna be a crazy week for me. All right, let me show you a little bit of the aftermath. Hello, my YouTube friend. Back in the store. It's a rainy, dreary day. I thought it was gonna be a really slow day, but we're actually having quite a bit of sales today, so that's great. Let's see, my sleep schedule, I went to bed at 7, I believe, and I woke up at 3, 7 to 3, what is that, 3, 4, 5, yeah, I slept 8 hours, but 7 to 3. I'm going to cycle through the store pretty soon. My wife's back in the shop, which is awesome, because the shop just functions better when she's here. And, I'm just out of it. I'm not really tired. I'm just kind of out of it. So what are we going to do today? I don't really feel like doing much in the store today. I guess it's just a conversation chat day. Hello, my YouTube friend. It's getting dark. You know why? Because it's 7:13. So let's see, I went to bed at 7 in the morning, a little bit after 7. And I had to wake up before noon because there was a Monster High drop that I wanted to get. And you know, it's one of those timed, you have to order it and it sells out in like 5 minutes. So I was able to do that, and then I went back to bed and I got up at like 6. Whew, so that's a lot of sleeping. 3, 4, 5. So I slept probably about 10 hours last night. I think I'm just catching up for the week since I had that one day I didn't sleep enough. So I feel very rested right now. It's really great, but it's also, I didn't get into the store now until 7, and we closed 15 minutes ago, and we're still open. Friday nights, we sometimes stay open, especially in the spring when it's nice. So let's go in the store. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of work.